Maria Mitchell says the greatest object in educating is to give a right habit of study. Good day. We are Group 1B from BSN 3D, and we present to you our study entitled Study Habit and Academic Performance of Nursing Students. My name is Mary Ysabelle Bantug, and along with me are Lionel Ralph Baes, Llerand Kryss Bejemino, Angelique Nicole Borres, and Raina Lynne Delicana. An academic performance is among the key metrics used to assess the level of learning at schools. Study habits are personal practices that can improve learning by boosting motivation and having productive study results. Numerous studies have been conducted about the various facets of study habits and academic performance. However, it mostly does not focus on nursing students, nor is it based here in the Philippines. With this, we have decided to conduct this study to determine the study habits and academic performance of Level 3 nursing students at one of the universities in Bacolod City.
For the objectives of this study aimed to determine the study habits and academic performance of third-year nursing students. Specifically, this study sought to answer the following questions. First, what is the demographic profile of nursing students in terms of sex, section, monthly household income, and grade point average? Second, what are the study habits of nursing students when taken as a whole and grouped according to the aforementioned variables in terms of subject, motivation, and time management? Third, what is the level of academic performance of nursing students in terms of general weighted average? And lastly, is there a significant relationship between the study habits and academic performance of nursing students?
For the methods, the study utilized a quantitative correlational research design as it aimed to determine the relationship between the study habits and academic performance of nursing students. The study consisted of 159 Level 3 nursing students from one of the universities in Bacolod City. Lastly, the data was gathered through a modified standardized survey questionnaire with questions from the Paulstein and Sharma Study Habits Inventory and the Academic Performance Scale by McGregory et al.
For the results, the study was comprised of 122 females and 37 males. Majority came from Section A and E with 15.3%. 35% of the participants had an average monthly household income of 25,000 to 50,000 pesos, and 20.4% had a household income of more than 100,000 pesos. 66.2% had an average GPA of 1.60 to 2.0, followed by 25.5% with a GPA of 2.10 to 2.50, and only 1.3% with a GPA of less than 3.
Next, for the study habit in terms of sex, female tend to focus more on studying on certain subjects or topics that they are interested in compared to females. Males, on the other hand, have a higher motivation compared to females. Moreover, both male and females value time management equally most of the time.
For the study habits in terms of section, there was not much difference in the study habits of the participants belonging in different sections. It showed that majority of the sections value the subject that they are studying most of the time, have moderate motivation, and highly value time management most of the time.
For the study habit in terms of monthly household income, those with lower household income prioritize studying without regards to the subject matter, whereas those with higher income prioritizes studying depending on the subject and academic load. Time management is valid most of the time for all levels of monthly household income.
For study habits in terms of GPA, those with a GPA of 1.0 to 1.5 always value their study habits compared to those that have a GPA of 1.6 to 3.50, who only value their study habits most of the time. Next, there was no difference in the motivation in terms of GPA, as they all valued it occasionally, as well as in time management, where they all value it most of the time.
For the academic performance in terms of general weighted average, there was no significant difference in performance despite the differences in their GWA. The participants with a GWA ranging from 1.0 to 3 and below all showed good performance.
For the relationship between the study habits and academic performance of third-year nursing students, it has been determined that the p-value is equal to 0.001, which indicates that there is a significant relationship between study habits and academic performance of third-year nursing students. An R value of 0.547 also shows that there is a positive correlation between study habits and academic performance. This implies further that as the study habits are valued, the academic performance is increasing, and the more the students value their study habits, the better their performance in academics.
So in conclusion, majority of the participants were females from section A and E and had an average monthly household income of 25 to 50,000 pesos and had a GPA of 1.6 to 2.0. There are certain study habits that differ between males and females, those with higher and lower monthly household income, and those with high and lower GPA. Specifically, females and those with higher monthly household income consider the subject matter that they are studying. Males are more motivated compared to females, and time management is equally valued for all sides. Those with high GPA always value their study habits. And lastly, it has been found that the GWA and section does not affect the academic performance of students, but it is only the study habits that have a significant effect. The findings have shown that there is a positive correlation between the study habits and academic performance of third year nursing students. To sum it all up, the more the students value their study habits, the better their performance in academics are.
So based on the findings of our study, here are some of our recommendations. For the nursing school administrators and clinical instructors, they may utilize these findings to assess the study habits of students and evaluate the effectiveness of their methods of instruction. Next, are for the nursing students, they may evaluate the different factors that influence their study habits and how it affects their academic performance to promote better performance. Next, for the parents, it is recommended that they may provide encouragement, emotional, and physical support to their children to foster good academic performance. And lastly, for our future researchers, they may conduct studies focusing on other year levels. This concludes our study on the study habit and academic performance of nursing students. We hope that you learned something today. Thank you.